Do you see it? Claire looked at Hannah, hoping her friend was having better luck than she was. Staring at the ground, Hannah shook her head. I don't think there are any tracks, and not because we're new at this. Maybe we should go deeper. They had been trying to locate any signs of the horned rabbits, though there was no way for them to be told exactly where they would be located. The guild had provided a rough area where the animal frequented. The guild had mentioned that the horned rabbit wouldn't go too deep into the forest, so we should try moving along the edge. Claire pointed out the information they had received. Standing up straight, from bending down to look at the ground closer, Hannah stretched. She sighed at the progress they made. Though I didn't think it was going to be a cakewalk, I figured it'd be easier than this. Hannah complained, though her expression wasn't reflecting the mood. Claire felt the same as Hannah. She sensed that Hannah was enjoying the process more than feeling frustrated about it. It's definitely different from what we're used to doing, she chuckled. If we were back home, we'd be focusing on studying for a science class or something. Instead, we're trying to find a fantasy creature on the edge of the forest. As they both laughed, though trying to keep the sound low as to not scare any animals, they moved along the edge of the forest while trying to see any signs of animals. Pulling out her handgun, Claire checked the setting, making sure that the power of the weapon wouldn't incinerate the animal. It's a good thing that the worker had reminded us about the importance of not setting the power high, even walking us through the process. Even though it's not real, if the guild was an actual company, I could see it becoming quickly popular due to the friendly customer service. Claire thought to herself, remembering how the woman had placed so much care when explaining how to use the weapon. The woman had even directed them to someone that could walk them through more training if they needed it. As though sensing Claire's thoughts, Hannah said, I'm still surprised how the guild provided all that training for free. I would have thought we'd have needed to pay a decent amount of guild points. Claire nodded, feeling equally surprised. She thought back to what the woman had said to them. The guild is here to support the adventurers. Feel free to take advantage of the resources we provide, since the better you develop your talents, you'll both bring in more benefits to the guild and provide a positive promotion for it. The woman smiled as she sensed their hesitation in getting more training. Though her parents never complained about the work environment in the hospital, Claire knew that not everyone had such a great environment when working for someone else. It was the reason why she was surprised to learn how the guild inside the simulation treated adventurers. The guild treated them as though they were a valuable resource. Walking, Claire's eyes scanned the ground, in hopes of finding any signs of tracks belonging to horned rabbits. Though they had already invested several hours into looking for the monsters, Claire felt the time wasn't wasted. The fact that we have to discover where horned rabbits are located, it feels as though we're actually developing a useful skill that'll translate to the real world outside of the simulation. She cheered herself inside her mind. We also learn how to cook the rabbit, when we catch one, with ingredients found in our surroundings, meaning that we should be able to do the same when hunting game outside the fort. Though we'll need to check with Darlena whether the plants taught to us are the same as in the real world. Though there was a sliver of doubt in Claire's mind, she had a strong feeling that the plant life they had been taught to look out for when cooking was the same as what's outside of the simulation.